So, welcome to this lesson. This is lesson number 11, and the title is The Flesh and Sinful Works. We can start reading in the letter of James, chapter 4, verse 17. So whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it, for him it is a sin.
Asayu oyo manyete gokora amaya na tayakora asale elenibibe.
So technically, if we know something is right but choose not to do what is right,
bono insachinde toisoko manyanga ekenekene na ntitokole ke ntoke kolera,
technically we committed a sin.
Obo maana twakolere kebe.
So we should not go against our conscience in that sense.
Nto basa kogenda mamincha yebirengera byaitu.
Yeah. We can continue in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 56.
Tianga tosoma bakorinte yo yeli tanga ni 15.
The sting of death is sin, and the power of sin is the law.
Bakorinte yeli tanga ni tosome 15 tosome 56. Ni yagateba hiyo. 56 is not okay. 56 is obororo bw'amakweli n'ebibe n'ekinguru ky'ebibe n'amachiko.
This verse explains how the law can have power over us.
Bono iga kibunge keniga kagotabi ingaki lichiko likoba chinguru asitole.
Let's say that we live under the Old Testament jurisdiction.
Tigango totebe kote komanyanga tomenyete kolengana nokubwatana usichingenjo chiri chinkoro.
And if we would be under Old Testament law,
nande toise koba igoro yokubwatana kuliogokoro machiko yokubwatana okoro,
the flesh would react against the law and pop up.
Bono emebere yaito nige egokora chigasi kolengana namangana ali amakoro.
So if we live in legalism,
toise komenya tutancheiri gose tutancheiri,
sin will tempt us.
Bibenigo bigo chako totema.
So that is the power of the law.
O echina chichinguru chiri chiko.
It raises up the flesh.
Bone gocha semebere yaito.
But this is the Old Testament jurisdiction.
Bono ayuna mangana yokubwatana ogokoro amachikaya.
We can continue in letter of Romans. Chapter 7 verse 15 to 17.
Tosome isa noibere 15 baka 17.
For I do not understand my own actions, for I do not what I want, but I do everything I hate. Now if I do what I do not want, I agree with the law that it is good. So now it is no longer I who do it, but sin that dwells within me.
Na timanyeti ayango kora ikiagera aya nyanchete tindi ko yakora kolende aya ngechete na rongo kora kolende onye kogokora aya ntancheti liralio nanchire nga amachiko namaya.
So what I want to explain is there are like 3 stages or 3 jurisdictions that we can be in relation to God. Before we was saved, we were sinners and we liked to sin. And we didn't care. Then we came to know God's law so we can differ between right and wrong.
ngomanya obuya n'obubi.
So then we started to try to do what is right.
Bono tukachaka gotema gokora ayara amaya.
But for some reason, we couldn't do what was right.
Bono nechinsemo chinde nabo konyora titori konyara gokora alia wenete tokora amaya.
We wanted to walk straight, but we sinned.
Togochikotema gotara buya lakini tonya tuachire bugeko.
And there was nothing we could do about it.
Na kintu nkio turakora asayu.
So what happened was something else was living in us
Bono asayu omuntu narolengo omenyete ime yaitu.
that made us sin.
Oyo olego tokora twakora ebibe.
So because the sin is living inside of us, the sin is living its life in our limbs.
Bono asengencho ebe bimenyete astore nandi nabigo kora bono tomenyete nabirobyo.
So in Romans 7, 8, let's see, I have missed this. Can you see in Romans 7 and 8 if it's the same?
8:8.
For the mind that is set on the flesh is hostile to God. Is it that one? Otherwise it's easy. Then we have to try Romans 8:7 maybe.
8:7.
Yeah. So another chapter up. We need to get this one right so people can see the reference. I wrote it down wrong. For the mind that is set on the flesh. Yes, it's this one. Okay. So this is Romans 8:7-8. That's correct. I wrote it down wrong. For the mind that is set on the flesh is hostile to God, for it does not submit to God's law. Indeed, it cannot. Those who are in the flesh cannot please God.
Naki okolengereria kuria kwingencho yebe nobobisa igoro asinyasaye ekiagera tikoli gwancha koigwera amachiko anyasaye gose tikoli ko yaigwera no nyangake.
So the flesh that lives its own life within us
Bono obo kenyamo bwaito gosemebere yaitumuna tomenyete na borobo.
it's the nature of the fallen mankind.
Bono eyunere nchira yake mwanya bantu.
We call this the old Adam.
Ekitogote banga okubwata na kuri okurwa Adam.
And this is the corruption since the fall of sin in the Garden of Eden.
Bono iga abunda teba seke gusi corruptioni no boibi bono. Obokurumi, yes.
So this nature of hostility towards God.
Say it again.
This nature of hostility against God must be laid unto submission. So the flesh that is always in rebellion has to be tied down. Otherwise we will continue to live in sinful life even if we have received salvation. In Ephesians chapter 2 verse 3. Two and 3. Among whom we all once lived in the passions of our flesh, carrying out the desires of the body and the mind, and were by nature children of wrath like the rest of mankind.
Tukaba ase chingencho cheito abantu abarawe ase endamwamu ya Nyasaye buna abo bande.
So before we got saved we were children of wrath.
Bono into nyuma tutaratoliwa nigo tuarenge abana bendamwamu.
Because the flesh that is in enmity with God
egeko garemebere yaitu muna yarenge ababisako cyase Nyasaye
was ruling in our lives.
Bono nigo yarenge nayo yari gutura.
But God has set us free from that through the righteousness and holiness.
Bono kurwabu Nyasaye agaturushi kurwo wetera singincho yobocheni.
There are you can say there are different kinds of sins.
obumaane ntumaete ebibembiro tofauti
The first one we could call ordinary sins.
ebinde mbiro tokorora byakawaita gose bibe byakawaita
We do them every day and maybe sometimes even just as mistakes.
bono nabo tokonyora togokora kira rituko nande ebinde mbiro togokora ase eng'encho yogotanja
And they are very easy to overcome.
bono nahandi nabo bire rahisi kubibwa
We can take an example from Ephesians chapter 4.
nabo tokoira mbune example korwa ase egitabu kia abaebeso inye tosome
26 to 27, that's the verses.
26
Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger, and give no opportunity to the devil.
mobe korende timokora ebibe erioba tiriigwa na inwe more nenda mwamu gose timoa saitani ribaga
So there are the kind of sins that we commit on a regular basis.
bono ebibe naitumbire tokonyora togokora muna tobenderete bugima ase ense
We interact with different kind of persons.
nabo tokonya kogenda gukwana n'abantu bande
All persons are different,
nase eng'encho abantu bare abang'ao gose tore abang'ao
so we misunderstand each other and then we get angry.
bono nabo okonyora titoigwanana tonyora twagechanire
Those kinds of sins are very easy to overcome.
bono ebinto ebibe muna binga muna ebi nabo okonyora tokobibwa egekora nebiguswake bire
We simply have to learn to know each other and then forgive each other.
bono nabo etakeire tosome tumanyane into tweka nabo igo tonyara kwabirana
So those are like the daily or ordinary or thoughtless sins.
ebyo nebirengereri byaitu biri bikogera twarengereri twakora ebyo
Then we have another kind of sins that are the compulsive sins.
na ebibembire birobyo bire bimanyekanete
Sins that we either have a hard time resisting,
bono ase eng'encho tobwate enkoro eyunsa chinde tokonyara konyetanga gose titokonyara
or that is a deeply rooted habit we have.
bono nabo okonyora yachire nse kabisa gose yamire mono
In the letter to the Colossians, chapter 3 and verse 7,
tianga tosome korwa ase egitabu eki kiabakorosai isato tosome isano ibere
this should probably be 5 to 7, I guess.
5
5 to 7. I have this one's also missed.
okay
So 5, 6, 7. Put to death, therefore, what is earthly in you: sexual immorality, impurity, passion, evil desire, and covetousness, which is idolatry. On account of these, the wrath of God is coming. In these you too once walked, when you were living in them.
gaki we start from 5
Yes.
okay
Put
Yeah.
to death. This one. Put to death, therefore, what is earthly in your.
okay gaki moite bimo byaino ebire ase ense obutomani ubi okorengera riokobe okogania okobe na okwegimeria eng'encho yaye ogosasima emegwekano ase eng'encho yayo endamwamu ya nyasaye nebachere abantu bogotaigwera asayo na inwe na mobe mware gutara kare ekero mwamanyete ase mwamenyete asaro
Those sins are example of sins that are really hard to overcome sometimes.
bona inara ebiri tokonyara goikera gose nabo nabiro bitokonyara kobibwa
Because we like those kind of sins usually.
mono etwanchite ebibe bimuna twasomire ma ebya abantu abange nabitwanchite
And they are also very strong in our flesh.
nande nabo bibwata chinguru ase emebere yaitu
Those kind of sins are usually connected to idolatry.
bona ebibe byonsi pi nabo bigocha mbaka byacha gocha ase eng'encho yo gosari kora obutumani
So usually we have some kind of idols in our hearts, and then we have a really hard time with certain kind of sins.
bono nonye nabo igasi chingoro chaitu nabo okonyora okogania oku gwa obutumani bore ase ebirengereri byaitu
Like covetousness, we want what someone else have.
bono mbuna bono okogania okobe gose okororera omonto onde endamwamu
Evil desires, like we want to hurt someone for some reason.
bono nabo okonyora kobwate nakoro kwa okogania kwa omonto gose omonto geto okogania
Passions or lusting after things.
gose ogweancha nebinto binde ebibyo byokogania
Different kind of sexual immoralities.
nonya nechinjire eki chionsi pi kyogokora obutumani
Those are examples.
ebyo nabyo example
We can read in 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 8.
nabo togosoma kurasa abakorinto abu nainde yebitangani isane motosome nane.
Instead you inflict injustice and cheat, and this to brothers.
Korende inua abanyene mwakorehire abantu bube na kubaura ebi babwate nonya nase abamino.
So those kinds of compulsive sins are usually the kind of sins that hurt other people.
Ebyo mune bibe biri tumanyete byakawaida na bikogera
So that it suffer some kind of loss sometimes.
Bono yagera none bintu byaitu twa bisiria singe maybe to.
If it's greed, someone else will lose money because of this.
Bono nyenenda mwamu nabokonyora omuntu orusiri kibese kyaye.
If it's pride, usually someone else might lose their honor.
Nonya no gweyanche nabokurusia ogotasikwa.
So this is sins that are heavier or worse than just the light kind of sins we do by mistake. So it's very important to overcome those compulsive sins. Yeah. Then we're going to speak about the flesh. So in Romans chapter 7 verse 20, this is probably from 18 to 20, 18, 19 and 20. For I know that nothing good dwells in me, that is in my flesh. For I have the desire to do what is right, but not the ability to carry it out. For I do not do the good I want, but the evil I do not want is what I keep on doing. Now, if I do what I do not want, it is no longer I who do it, but sin that dwells within me.
We start from 19.
Let's do 18, 19 and 20.
Oh.
18, 19, 20.
Nakina amanyirenga ime asende asengenjo yane yobube kende kiyatikeyo okoligia kwogokora okuyankoleo kolende tinkonyara kogokora nakikelia kere ekia nyanjete tindi kogekora kolende kelia kere ekebe ntanjeti na kiongokora.
So clearly the flesh that is inside us it can control us. And it tries to make us commit certain sins. Very likely the compulsive kind of sins. And sometimes we think it's impossible to stop doing those things after a while. This is a lie from the devil he wants us to believe in. The demons will whisper in our ears. But this is impossible, you cannot overcome it. And then people believe this. So don't let the devil give you this kind of lie and believe in it. So according to Romans chapter 7 verse 14, for we know that the law is spiritual, but I am of the flesh, sold under sin.
Na kitu amanyirenga amachiko nayo moika kolende inche no monto bwengencho yebibe ningo nao netiwe inse ase obusumba bwebibe.
So if we for some reason are slaves under our flesh, then we have to break the yoke of the law. We will speak more about that in the next lesson. So this is the end of lesson 11.
bono ntuchigukwana ase leseni ekobwati oyu noro omoeri bwa eleseni ya 11.